Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, today we are going to proceed with the second part of coordinate geometry. Okay, given that coordinate P is 3, 5 and coordinate Q is negative 1, 2. Okay, find question number A. What is the length of PQ? Okay, when you see the question are asking about the length, this length means that they are asking about the distance from point P until point Q. Okay, what is the solution? How to find the length of PQ? Okay, first of all, there is a formula that you need to know in order to find the length of any two coordinate given. Okay, the formula is square root in bracket x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Which one is x1 and x2? So let's say this point P 3, 5 we call x1 and y1. This one we call x2 and y2. Okay, now I will substitute the value. So it's going to be square root of, okay, x2 minus x1. So negative 1 minus 3 square plus y2 minus y1, 2 minus 5 square. So this one you press your calculator, so it's going to be 5 unit. So the length from P to Q is 5 unit. How to get 5 unit? You insert the value in your calculator. Okay, so this is the length of PQ. Okay, next question. What is the equation of PQ? This question I already explained to you in coordinate geometry part 1. Okay, we are going to repeat again. So in order to find the equation of any straight line, always remember y equal to mx plus c. Okay, let's begin with find the gradient first. What is the formula of gradient? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So I will write down here y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So I will substitute the value. 2 minus 5 over negative 1 minus 3. Okay, so our gradient over here is going to be is equal to, simplify, 3 over 4. So this is our m. Our equation right now is going to be y is equal to 3 over 4x plus c. How to find the value of c? Substitute y and x. Which value we are going to use? Let's say I am using coordinate P 3 and 5. I will substitute inside here. X is 3, y is 5. So when I substitute inside here, so 5 is equal to 3 over 4x. This x is 3. 3 over 4 multiplied by 3 plus c. Okay, I'm going to erase this part, the length. Okay, meanwhile, I want you to press your calculator, rearrange, make C as a subject. Okay, one of the way how to do it is you can take this 4 multiplied by 5, this 4 you multiply by C. So we continue over here. So you will get 20 is equal to 3 times 3, 9, plus by 4c. Rearrange, make C as a subject. So C is going to be 11 over 4. Okay, now what is our final answer? So y is equal to, take the m, 3 over 4. So 3 over 4x plus 11 over 4. So this is the straight line equation of PQ. Okay, question number B. Clear? Okay, next. Question number C. What if the question are asking about perpendicular? Okay. Let's say question C, I ask you find the equation of perpendicular. Find the equation of perpendicular line to PQ. Okay. Find the equation of perpendicular line to PQ. Okay, first of all, you need to understand first, what does it mean by perpendicular? Okay, in order to solve this one, okay, the solution. Okay, number one, you must remember the moment they are asking about perpendicular, bear in your mind, if I want to sketch, okay, I will do the roughly sketch only, okay. If I want to sketch, P is 3, 5. 3, 5. Let's say somewhere over here. This is point P. Q is negative 1, 2. Negative 1, 2. Let's say over here. This is Q. So when I connect, so this is the line from P to Q. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Okay, what does it mean by perpendicular line? Okay, always remember, perpendicular meaning 90 degree. So based on this sketching, where is the equation of the perpendicular line, meaning that there is a line that is perpendicular to PQ. You see, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree. It can be anywhere on the line PQ. Okay, so this is just illustration. Okay, now how to do the calculation? Okay, first of all, always remember, whenever you want to deal with the perpendicular line, always remember the gradient is different. So the gradient for any perpendicular line, m1, m2 is equal to negative 1. This is the formula for perpendicular gradient. What does it mean by m1, m2? m1 and m2 is referred to the gradient of two lines. Which line? Okay, let's say I take line P to Q. This is P, this is Q. This is one line, meaning that gradient for first M, this is M1. Okay, what is M2? M2 is the gradient of this perpendicular line, this line. We are going to find the gradient of M2. So what is the gradient of M1? Gradient of M1 we already calculate in question B just now when we found the equation of PQ. Okay, so straight away the equation of PQ in the question B just now, the gradient that we found is equal to 3 over 4. Where do I get this one from? From question B. Okay, now I want to find what is the gradient for perpendicular line. I will apply the formula m1 m2. So m1 m2 equal to negative 1. So 3 over 4 multiplied by m2 is equal to negative 1. So m2 is equal to, you rearrange, make m is a subject, so move here, so it's negative 4 over 3. Okay, so this negative 4 over 3 is the value of perpendicular gradient. Okay, now I will erase this one. I will use this perpendicular gradient, substitute inside y equal to mx plus c. So now we have y is equal to negative 4 over 3x plus c. Again, you need to find what is the value of c. How to do it? Substitute y and x. Which coordinate we must use to substitute y and x? You can choose any of them. Let's say I'm choosing coordinate P, 3, 5. So I will substitute inside here. So 5 is equal to negative 4 over 3 multiplied by 3 plus by c. So what is my c? So you rearrange, use calculator. So your c will become 9. Okay, so when your c is equal to 9, what is the final answer then? So our final answer, so I will write over here, y is equal to negative 4 over 3x plus 9. So this is the equation of perpendicular to the line PQ. Y equal to negative 4 over 3x plus 9. Okay, clear? Remember, find the gradient first. Use this formula. Okay, next. What if the question asking like this? Question D is also about the perpendicular, but this time they mention find the equation of, let's say, perpendicular. I use the word bisector to the line PQ. Okay, the difference between question C and D just now, here you go. They say perpendicular bisector. Okay, first of all, you need to understand first, there is a difference between perpendicular in question C and perpendicular bisector. The moment they are asking about perpendicular bisector, meaning that this bisector, always remember, this is referring to midpoint. What does it mean by that? Meaning that if we have the point PQ like this just now, okay, this is point, this is the line PQ. When you want to draw where is the perpendicular bisector line, it must be exactly in the middle of the line. It cannot be here, cannot be here, here, it cannot be anywhere. It must be on the midpoint coordinate. Okay? Only. Okay, now, first of all, in order we want to find the equation. Okay? So, we know already in question number C, the value of coordinate, the value of gradient. The value of the gradient is equal to, we found already in question C, which is negative 4 over 3. This is the gradient of perpendicular line. Okay, always remember, the value of gradient of any perpendicular line are equal, even it is here, or anywhere. Okay. Okay, now the only thing that I need to know is what is the midpoint. Okay, I will use the formula. So first of all, let's find the midpoint of PQ. Okay, what is the formula that you need to use? Remember, x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, so substitute the value. x1 plus x2. So 3 plus negative 1 divided by 2, and then 5 plus 2 divided by 2. So this is going to be simplify. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and then this is 7 over 2. So 7 over 2 is the value of the midpoint. Why you need to find the value of the midpoint? Okay, next step. As usual, we are going to use y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so y is equal to, what is our gradient m just now in question C? Yes, negative 4 over 3. Use the perpendicular gradient. Okay, x plus c. Okay, now the purpose of finding the midpoint is because we want to substitute inside x and also y. You cannot take the coordinate p or coordinate q because this line, it must be perpendicular bisector, meaning that it must go through the midpoint value. So I will take 1 and 7 over 2, substitute inside here. So when we substitute, it's going to be 7 over 2 is equal to negative 4 over 3 x plus by c. So rearrange, use your calculator, make c as a subject, you will get 29 over 6. Okay, 29 over 6. Okay, once you know already your c is 29 over 6, let's complete the answer. So our final equation, so y is equal to negative 4 over 3x plus 29 over 6. So this is what we call the perpendicular bisector line equation.